I deleted my dating apps and I feel much better.
Dude, good for you, man. I deleted all of them except for Tinder at this point, which I need to finally get rid of.
Tingler.
Tingler? Is that one?
Tingler.
No, that is that. Isn't that movie?
Wait.
The Tingler with Vincent Price.
I don't know that one.
Yeah, I think they had maybe this is just something in a movie that I've put together with reality, and I could look it up, or I could perpetuate a falsehood that could be it could become part of the zeitgeist. I'll just rather do that. I think that there was some installation with this movie, The Tingler, where if you were sitting in a seat there in the theater, you would feel a vibration or something.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Tingler came up.
Oh, it's 4D.
Yeah, and my dad told me, yeah, kind of it's a 4D experience. And my dad, I'm whenever we're talking about old movies, he's like, "Oh man, The Tingler, that scared the shit out of me."
But it's just a dude who roamed Philadelphia.
The Tingler? Oh, it's a movie with Vincent Price.
Oh, I'll look it up for it. I mean, you're reminding me of seeing when I went to go to Universal Studios in Florida as a kid. They had this Ghostbusters live show. It was really dope, from what I remember. It scared the fuck out of me though, because they had the seats would do stuff to you. So but when a ghost attacked, their way of having that feel physical was there were sharp spikes in the seats.
Oh, fuck that.
It was weird Mario spikes. Something to be in Bowser's Castle would just kind of pump out and hit you in the butt.
50 AIDS needles in the seat.
Well, yeah, they're just big. They're big spikes. And I'm why? I mean, yeah, it hurts, and the ghost is hurting me, I guess, but that's not fun.
No, spray mist on my face or something. Don't stab me with a thing.
What theme park was this at, Chad?
Universal Studios.
All right.
I remember
I remember it very vividly.
I remember going on the Muppet. The Muppets had a ride at Disney World. Yeah. I think they took that out now, right? In Disneyland and Disney World.
It was at Disneyland. They took it out, but last time it was there, I did go, and they had the Muppets Most Wanted promotional thing before you saw it, but it's gone now. Yeah, but that was fun.
It was cool. I do remember one part that I didn't appreciate when I was young, at least, was that when the mice would come in, they had these mice that got released into the audience. I remember they blew air at the back of your legs, and it's hot in Florida when you're there, and so you're wearing shorts. I remember it hitting the bare skin on my back leg, and it was fucking painful. I was like, oh.
Just scalding steam hitting your legs.
Yeah, fucking making cappuccinos and spraying it out on the back of my leg.
Here's some hot air, boys.
I think every person who ever designs those type of rides is just want to be mad scientists, but all they can figure out how to do is just do steam. That's the level of their expertise, but they want to be just.
I'm a steam man. I'm steam.
Well, all right, how about this? Where do we blow steam in their ears? Listen, we already have 5 steam things during this show. Do you have anything else?
I've been an Imagineer for 20 years. We're blowing hot steam into their ears.
Steam is the gold standard.
Okay, I have an idea. What if we liquefy the steam and we pour it on them? You mean water? You're saying water.
You want to pour hot water on our guests.
I'm mixing it up.
I'm going back to the basics.
I'm kind of bummed the Muppets are just kind of seem to be put back in the Disney Vault jail until the marketing says that people are ready again.
Well, we were just talking about the Muppet movie was great. The Muppets was fun.
The Muppets
I
was
liked
good.
It.
Muppets was good. Muppets Most Wanted was okay.
I guess, but the problem was it wasn't for kids. It was for us, and that was the big issue.
It was kind of we're doing this for the people who are already diehard fans and have a Muppet Babies lunchbox. I feel
yeah.
Speaking of Muppet Babies, are coming back.
Are they?
Yeah, but here's the thing, guys. Guess which Muppet Baby is not returning and is replaced with a new character?
Let me guess. Rolf.
No, that would be travesty.
I really thought it was going to be Rolf. Who is it?
Scooter and Skeeter?
It is Skeeter.
Skeeter's being replaced?
Yeah, but not Scooter. But Skeeter.
What?
Who
Skeeter
always
was exclusive to Muppet
Yeah,
Babies.
So now they're replacing her with a cute little female penguin.
Summer Penguin.
Is that her name? Are you looking it up?
Yeah, I just looked it up.
Summer Penguin. I guess that's fine. But Skeeter just doesn't exist now.
I like that Scooter had a sister, and they were cool. I like that.
Yeah, they were what Phil and Lil from Rugrats should have been. Much better.
Oh my god!
Or Og and Bog from Eureka's Castle.
Oh my god! Scooter and Skeeter both aren't in this.
Wait! If Scooter's not in here, I'm gonna fucking riot. Oh my god!
I like that. That's
Scooter's my favorite Muppet. I love him.
I know, but that sentence you've heard that so many times, just used throughout the internet. It's just how people get upset these days.
What? Oh my god!
No, well, specifically over like they're doing this thing to my favorite show. I'll kill.
I will go and I will chain myself to Henson Studios. I know where it is. It's in Sunset. It's a not very pretty street, and I will let them know.
It's on La Brea, right?
Yeah, it's in a really like not cool part of Hollywood.
When I first moved here, I lived like just a couple blocks from it, and it's the old Charlie Chaplin studio.
Oh, is that why he's dressed like Charlie Chaplin as the statue, as Kermit?
Yeah, so he's so at the top of the entrance, he's dressed like Charlie Chaplin.
Oh, that's cool.
But like he's always covered in bird shit. Like it's just like he's like, I'm Charlie Chaplin with my little hat, and it's just a black hat that's covered in shit.
Oh no. Well, that's a little tiny analogy for Hollywood, apparently.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, that's what it did in the Muppets, as we were just saying. That's all they ever want to talk about anymore. But I got something I want to talk about. Real
sure,
quick.
Of course.
Oh, what's that?
The buddiness.
The what?
Been watching. Before we get into the buddiness.
Oh, so sorry.
Gotcha.
Sorry. I should have been clear.
Well, this is the bud.
We know what that
meant.
Bud
version.
We know what that meant.
This is the bud version. The bud portion of the show. I've been watching some Unsolved Mysteries.
Dude, you know I love that.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because when I was home, I made Paul watch this one episode.
Oh, it was so good. It was so good, Chad. Chad, we saw a murderer filmed and a murderer recreated the murder that he committed for
his
us.
own murder.
No, like the murder he committed.
Yeah, like he was down to do the video, like the Jinx or what?
Dom, you explain it.
So he. There's this guy, he went to Vegas and had a wedding, and then that night his mother was killed, and they found the body days later. And it's so clear that he did it.
It's so obvious. It's unbelievable.
He's the primary suspect in the case because there's it's very rare. Or what do I want to say? He's the primary suspect in the case because there are no other suspects. So he calls Unsolved Mysteries, and he's like, yeah, there's an unsolved mystery. I'm the prime suspect in my mother's murder, but I didn't do it.
But it couldn't be me.
Wait,
the mystery is who did it.
I mean, hey, listen, that's not a bad alibi. I didn't do it though.
Well, I mean, it worked out for him, but it's hilarious. It's episode 22. It's on Amazon of the first season. Season 1, episode 22, if you want to watch it. It's the last story.
We should do like a mini episode on it.
I would love to. It's so crazy. But you see this guy recreate the last moments that he had with his mother gambling in Vegas.
In a recreation, with an
actress.
That's so weird. Why was he down to do that?
Because he's trying to hide it.
Get off. He was very stupid. I mean,
because the murderer wouldn't do that.
Yeah, dude, no, he would never do that.
He is the worst liar ever. He is such a bad liar. Like, he's like being interviewed. It's so funny because the first half of his segment of the episode is like them explaining what happened, and he's in it, and they're interviewing him, and then they're like midway through, and they're interviewing him, and then that's when Unsolved Mysteries is like, yeah, we know this guy did it, and here's but like,
well, the cop, they interview the cop on the case, and the cop is just like kind of annoyed about it. He's like, yeah. He did it.
Like, they don't come out and explicitly say that he did it, but like they say that he did it pretty much.
I mean,
yeah, he's like, you know, and then I learned that my mother took out a life insurance policy for herself, which is just so unlike my mother, and you know, they're trying to think that I would kill my mother for that insurance money, and that doesn't even make sense. It would, I mean, my half would only be $5,000. So I mean, what? That's just ridiculous. And then it cuts to the cop, and he's like, "I'm here to tell you that people have been murdered for a lot less."
Yeah, right after he says that, it's so good.
That's crazy.
But the thing about go on.
I was going to say there's just this little thing that me, Dom, and our friend Scott have been sending each other. There's this moment when he's being administered a lie detector test, and he's just sitting there, and it's like voiceover, and he's just quietly being asked questions, and it's like zooming in on his face, and then the camera stops, and it goes to the sound of the actual shot where he's being interviewed, and he just goes, "No," and it's just like it's the quietest. Littlest no, and it's just you have to see it. We rewound it like 5 times. It was fucking hilarious.
But he's like strapped to this chair, and he's explaining the process of having taken the test. And he's like, they made me close my eyes, and then they're waiting like a minute in between each question, and I'm sitting there, and my mind's going all over, and I'm like, of course this is just weird for me, so of course I flunked the test. Yeah, and then it's like, it's like they cut the audio of the voiceover, and he just goes, "No."
This is his internal monologue at that moment.
Dude, it's what it seems like. Chad, it seemed like that when we were watching it. I was like, this is him like in that moment. Holy fuck.
So Unsolved Mysteries does this case, and I guess later on they try him because there's no substantial evidence. And then he was acquitted with prejudice, or it was dismissed.
What does that mean?
Which means basically he can never be tried for the same thing ever again. So
it's off. Better than it sounds.
But that's the thing with these, like when you watch these on Amazon, like a digital media company, or I guess a digital transfer company, pulled all these episodes and put them on there or whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm trying to get
a dude shot it with his. He put the VHS in the TV. He recorded on his iPhone. They sent it right to Amazon.
He sent it to Amazon. They're up there, but they all have updates, like additional updates.
Whoa.
Like sometimes it'll be like update, and that'll be like an update from Unsolved Mysteries where they're like, one of our viewers called in and we got the guy. But then they'll have additional ones that the company put on there, and it's usually like, this person was apprehended in 2003, and he served 2 years in jail, and then he was let go.
Holy shit! So they're doing more modern updates on him. That's awesome, actually.
Yeah, it's cool, but it's depressing because almost everyone, if it's a killer or kidnapper, they almost always get out of jail pretty quickly. But then the other thing is that like it'll be like, these people are missing. Where are they? Have you seen them? And then there's no update afterwards, and you're like, oh, they died.
Those are the scariest episodes.
Yeah, they're like, oh, there's no update because they were never found.
Well, that's been my issue for any of the shows, any reality shows where someone's dealing with a problem or anything. Like, even I finally am now watching Hoarders as a guilty pleasure show, even though it's really depressing. And all of those episodes end with like, they didn't finish the house. They're going to try to keep working on it. And then I'm like, well, did they fucking finish it or not? Like, it's really frustrating to not know after an hour of watching. But to have, like, what, a 10-year later update on that is really cool.
Yeah,
I mean, that show is essentially, check out this guy with 3 arms. Look how weird his life is. And then it's like, maybe his life will get better. And then there's, like, an afterward, it'll be like, he still has 3 arms.
He still has 3 arms.
I mean, it's not like something you can be like, oh, yeah, I'm going to stop smoking cigarettes. It's like a dysfunction that you have.
I was born with 3 arms, and I have them now.
Yeah, I have this thing about my brain. It goes this way. I need these things.
Yeah. We should watch this episode for Camp Goosebuds this month. We should make it a part of Camp Goosebuds.
Enough people have Amazon Prime, right?
I think it's also on Netflix, right? Or Hulu. It's on a bunch of stuff, I think.
It is on Hulu. I think it is on Hulu.
What's his name? Robert Stack?
Yeah.
I have no idea what his background was, but as a kid, I remember thinking he must be an FBI agent. Like, he just had the air perfectly of like, I am official on these matters. Also,
I think he was just like a television cop.
No, of course, I think he was just a television cop, but I totally bought it as a kid. I actually thought that we had to watch it. It was like a national requirement to watch Unsolved Mysteries so that we could all solve it. Like, I thought it was you had to do it. It was like after the news, too, so it made sense to me.
Yeah, it was
What's
our duty.
interesting-
Our citizen duty was to watch that show.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, that and America's Most Wanted.
Oh yeah, of
Yes.
course. You all have to keep an eye out for Robert Walsh.
Robert Walsh, who actually he's not an actor. That guy is real. His child was abducted, and he was like, "I'm dedicating my life to
That's
getting
right.
these guys."
Yeah, he had the
That's right.
saddest story. I think that's why I also assumed Robert Stack must also, like, everyone hosting those shows must have like a lost
A credential.
kid somewhere. Yeah,
Yeah.
a credential or a personal story of loss.
You ever see that movie Henry: Portrait of a Killer?
No.
No.
It's the guy who plays the blue guy. Wait, no, is that the same actor? No. Anyway, no. I don't
Were you
anyway,
thinking Guardians of the Galaxy?
I have to. Yeah, I thought it was the same guy, but I'm kind of.
Oh,
like
the guy was
going,
Yandu.
no.
I forget his name.
But in
Rooker.
the movie,
Henry
it's
Rooker?
it's-
Yeah,
Something Rooker?
Michael Rooker.
Michael Rooker.
It might be. But I'll look it up in a second here. But in that movie, it's based off a real story. In that movie, he has somebody who he commits murders with. The real life version of that guy, the other guy, that's the guy who abducted Joe Walsh's kid.
Oh.
Wait, they caught him.
They didn't. Well, I think they maybe caught him, and then he was sentenced, and maybe died in prison or died of death penalty. But then years later, they were like, "Oh, we forensic evidence has now allowed us to identify that the person who killed this kid."
Wait, who was he in relation to this guy?
Joe Walsh.
Yeah.
Joe Walsh's child was abducted.
But the murderer was who again? They just found him?
Well, in that movie, Henry: Portrait of a Killer, he has an accomplice.
Uh-huh.
The real life version of the accomplice is the guy who
Just two evil dudes who also got immortalized in media in a way.
Yes.
Weird.
Yes.
Oh, that's weird.
Ooh,
Go watch
weird.
Michael Rooker. Yeah. So the blue alien in Guardians of the Galaxy.
Real nice dude. I met him at Comic-Con one time. Real cool dude.
He's funny.
Well, not in this movie.
Well, and I've said it before and I say it again. If there was a way, because I'm going to pitch you a show, and this has always been like, it's not a fetish of mine, it's just a goal, to be able to have like a national manhunt looking for me, but I didn't do a crime. That's like the dream.
Wait.
Right?
Please elaborate. You got to unpack
I
this
just
for me.
think it'd be really fun to do kind of a nationwide version of hide and seek, I guess.
I was going to say, you want to play hide and go seek with our national security
so what I'm pitching is like, I would love it. I don't want to commit a crime. I don't want to kidnap anyone or kill anyone. But if I could have something happen so that why like everyone's looking out for me and there's pictures of me on TVs and I have to like change how I look and only use cash and have to like get across the country, that seems like a fun game.
You just created a cool new reality show that
exactly.
we should pitch. Holy fuck.
Yeah, right? Like, and try to find them, and so it'd be live TV, and then, like, you would get a cash prize, I guess, if you escape, if you don't get caught.
And then whoever catches you gets a smaller cash prize.
Smaller cash prize, but, like, no guns allowed. That had to be a
of
rule.
Course.
Like, no guns allowed.
Of course.
It just seems like it'd be a fun thing.
No violence to take the person. If you get caught,
okay. So is it like tag? Like as long as they can touch you, you have to
one,
stop?
2, 3. You're my man. That's the thing.
Yeah, it's always been something to be fun for me to. I'd want to do, but I guess TV show. I can see like every week. It's like no, be actually. It's probably like every night, but every night there'd be like updates. Like we have people sending in videos. They think they saw Chad in Oklahoma. And it's like not me, but it's like camera footage of some.
You should have to.
Yeah.
You should have to make it across America, like from LA to New York. You can't leave the United States, but you can go any way across the United States. You know how many people would die in the desert, though? That would try and cut across the desert and just die there.
My other thing is, I wonder if do you announce where they have to get to? Because if not, like, let's say you say, "Oh, you got to get to the Statue of Liberty in New York." There's just going to be like 20 dudes with like BB guns just camped out around there, like waiting for you to make it to that part and then get you. So I don't know.
Chad, it sounds like you're encroaching on Where's Waldo's territory, man.
I guess if Where's Waldo
That's his gig.
Where's Waldo meets the Running Man.
What meets the Running Man meets I don't know. How do we spin this so that people don't just attack you? We need to make you more. Like it's
Maybe
it's not
give me,
fine,
like,
Chad. It's like discover, Chad.
Yeah, discover. Well, you give me like flag football things on my sides. If you can pull them off, you totally got me.
Maybe it's not maybe it's finding you, but you have an item on you that they need to heist from you.
Oh, like having a dead body buried somewhere and only I know where it is.
Right. Yeah. So you could hide it away from you. So they have to find you, and then after finding you, have to get. Like,
but then they're going to interrogate me.
I was just going to say they'll just torture you for it.
I mean, didn't we talk about this on the show like last time? Like how much free cash drove people fucking insane? Did we talk about that on last? Yeah. So that would really be like times 50. I mean, I love the idea. I really do.
I think no matter what your dream, Chad, is going to involve you being beaten by people.
Like, here's what I ask. Like, here's another way to do this. Paul, for example.
Yes.
Would you be cool when we both don't have like a bunch of responsibilities for a couple weeks?
Uh-huh.
Would you be cool letting
hunting
me kidnap you? No, not hunting you. Kidnap you. Jen reports it to the cops. Like, you send it all out. Like, hey, he's gone.
This sounds like something that me and Jen can also get in trouble for. I don't
know.
No.
You don't know. You know nothing about this. This podcast will never be released, so we don't have this announced.
Okay.
And then there's just a manhunt for me. But then whenever they catch me and they find you, like you're not tied up.
I don't
you're in the
press
back
charges.
Seat. You don't press charges, so fine. There's no crime there. There's no waste of police resources because they had a good time. You know.
They had a good
what
time.
Is that called? That's called time. Something. But so like if you guys agreed to do that, and then they found that you guys had agreed to do that, that's a crime.
That's got to be a crime.
What is that called?
I'll just delete this podcast before we do it.
Right?
Yeah, it's got to be like a conspiracy or something, Chad.
Yeah, like planning to commit a.
Okay,
false,
Paul. If on an undisclosed date and time, if someone were to possibly kidnap you in quotations marks. Would you be okay with that?
Listen, I'm not going to press charges against you, Chad. I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Hey, Paul, crazy question for you. If you were kidnapped, but it was it your, but if it,
but it was for fun,
but it was your friend, and it was just for fun, would you be mad?
I just want to see this continue on. Where like I drive you to the Grand Canyon, and I start digging an open grave to bury you, and you're like, Chad, this is a real fun time. And I'm like,
I didn't kidnap you. I took you on a surprise vacation. Now we're in Wisconsin, and we have to lay low for 2 weeks.
It seems like, and I'm just stealing Norm Macdonald's stand-up bits. It seems like the main problem is you could kill a lot of people and get away with it. You just got to not dig a shallow grave. You got to dig a deep grave, and you're fine.
Well, that's to bring it back to what we were talking about. The lesson from Unsolved Mysteries is if you can avoid the police for like 10 years, you can pretty much get away with the murder. Like you might get caught, you might get caught, but you're going to get out of jail because they probably won't have enough evidence to like put you down for hard time.
No, but that's the thing. It's like, oh, we apprehended him years later, but they like the sentence was now could only be tried for this because like he could only be tried for this little thing. He couldn't be tried for the murder at this point.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, there is this guy who kidnapped. It was in that same episode. He kidnapped and like was like, you have to pay a ransom or I'm gonna kill your wife. And the guy paid the ransom, and then the wife was never found. And then they kidnapped the guy, and they were like, "Oh, we can only try him for kidnapping." So he went to jail briefly, and then now he's out.
Damn.
So a guy who kidnapped and killed someone is like
that's
walking
right.
around. He's like, "Yeah,"
because they didn't have proof of the murder. Is that why? Is like they didn't?
They never found a body.
They didn't find the body.
Oh. So as long as the body's gone, you're good.
Yeah, dude. That's why we need to contact Elon Musk. See if we can send some things into space.
Dom, I know you love Squidbillies. I don't know if you watch it, Paul, but one of the best joke payoffs they ever had was that Dan Halen invented the Large Hadron Collider in the South, and it was just to create a black hole to put a hooker's body in. And I thought that was pretty...
That's good.
That was a pretty good payoff for a whole episode of a joke, yeah.
That's good.
Sounds like a joke Atlanta would make.
Should we read some Goosebumps books, by the way?
Let's do it. This is going to be...
You should read one, and we should be bumped up.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I feel pretty bumped up.
We should read one next episode, but today we're doing Give Yourself Goosebumps.
Give Yourself Goosebumps, an adventure episode with a title chosen by you, the Patreon backers, on our patreon.com/Goosebuds.
We don't know what it is yet.
I do because I purchased it, and I will be your narrator. If you haven't listened to an episode like this before, it's pretty simple. I read a book, and they make choices. That's kind of it.
And we try to survive.
I'm pretty scared. I don't know what the book is in this game.
Yeah, if you haven't listened to an episode, if we lose, Chad gets a free abduction on us.
Yeah, Chad's allowed to kidnap us, and we're not allowed to press charges.
Yeah, I might be able to abduct both of you boys. Separate times. So the other one will just have to worry their entire life, when is Chad coming?
If I abduct you guys, it's going to be with some leaves on a hole that I dug.
You're going to build a punji pit that's going to capture us?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, you're going to be like, hey man, go long. And then you're going to fall in my trap.
I like that a lot. I was gonna go to the Buffalo Bill like, hey, I got a van and I need help putting this couch in there. Because that's like the best idea ever.
And chloroform us?
Yeah, or maybe I just put the couch against you in the van. You're like, well, this is just hard to get out, and then I just leave you in there.
So you're banking on our laziness there.
Yeah, just like, it's a lot of work to move it by myself. Yeah, just like a really heavy couch.
That sounds right.
Yeah,
that sounds like
So you're gonna have that set up, the van with the couch, and then when I decline, you're gonna have another van with the door open right behind me, and that's the one I get up to.
Yeah, of course, exactly. Yeah, there's double vans. You never thought a second van would be coming.
Yeah, Dom's just
the work is going to be so tired, like so exhausting to even think about doing that. As soon as they turn, they're going to turn right into the van.
I call it the non-helper van. The book we're going to read today.
Oh boy!
Again, voted by our listeners, with an overwhelming amount of votes, is "Scream of the Evil Genie."
Oh, a genie! Oh yes,
a genie, and the cover depicts a can in an alleyway with a mist spilling out of it with very feminine eyes looking in the mist.
Ooh, it's a sexy genie.
It's kind of sexy. It also could be more of a
it's a sexy genie just because it has ladies' eyes.
Ladies' eyes, but also it's in a back alley, so it'll give you a BJ in the back alley.
Oh, I don't want no misty BJ. That's like I don't want no
pretty presumptuous about
some hot water BJ.
Sorry. Well, I mean, it is a genie. You can wish for anything, right? So I'm just saying, if that's what you want.
Some mist sexually molested me earlier.
Do we normally read these beware warnings at the beginning of the book? I don't remember doing these.
They don't always have them. Read it. Go ahead.
I don't want to spoil too much, but beware! Do not read this book from beginning to end. When a genie named Jenna pops out of a soda can and offers you 3 wishes, you think all your dreams have come true. I don't actually want to read this. This is going to spoil it for you.
I don't like the fact that this is a cheap genie. She comes out of a fucking soda can.
Yeah, man. She was a Shasta. That's probably the most genie of sodas, right?
Shasta. Well, yeah. I was going to say maybe Faygo, but that would be like a real low rent genie.
Faygo's pretty good. I like that.
An treat genie.
I'm trying to think like maybe Jaguar Cola, just because that also feels kind of mystical.
I've never had that. What is that?
Wasn't that one? I remember there was one like around the same time as Jolt. There was one called like Panther or Jaguar or something. It just sounds like Wolf Cola from Always Sunny.
It looks like no. There was no such thing as Jaguar Cola.
Wait, I definitely drank this. Was this just made by a? Oh my god! Was this just like a thing that was only in South Bend and some old man made it and put it in cans? Well, I probably drank some old man's. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? It was Josta, but it had a panther on top of it.
I'm seeing the Josta now. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Josta also would be a good genie cola.
Yo, real quick. Speaking of discontinued sodas, y'all ever have a Wink?
What the fuck is a Wink?
Wink was a grapefruit soda, and it was delicious.
Grapefruit?
Grapefruit.
Is it called Wink because you're like, oh, this is bitter, and then your eyes close a little bit? You're like, you wink.
Probably, yeah.
Is that the idea behind it?
It was tasty. Don't pick on it. It was billed as the sassy one.
I'm sure it did. I'm sure it was.
That makes sense because like when you're like opening a grapefruit, it usually gets right in your eye.
Oh yeah, they'll fuck you up.
Ow!
That's the Wink. There it is.
Okay, all right. Do you guys want to like pick your role play characters at all? You guys are going to be operating as one independent.
Where are we?
Well, I'll give you a setup for it. I'll give you the first couple pages. How about that? Are you boys ready?
All right, my persona is going to be Chaz, the man on the run. No relation to Chad or his dream.
I know, yeah, the kid without a home. Sure.
Yes, Chaz.
Dom, do you want to wait until you nail down your character?
I think I'm Chad's co-conspirator who was kidnapped, but I had since been let out, and we've developed a great friendship.
Oh, you guys are a couple of street rats.
Yeah, just a couple drifters. Yeah, just a couple of drifters.
Okay. Anybody home, you call, charging into your house after school one day. The door bangs shut behind you. Silence. Total silence. Hello? Mom? Dad? Anybody? No answer. Weird, you think? You drop your school books on the living room table and hurry toward the kitchen. Why is there no one around? Not even your brother or sister. It still works with your characters. Yep. You've never come home and found the place empty. Your footsteps creak on the floor as you head for the kitchen door. Mom? You call again. Nothing. You feel a little creepy all alone in the house. Then you think of something that makes you grin. No one's here. You can do anything you want. Time to go jerk off.
Yeah. No.
Time to
get into the computer room.
AOL Kids is turned off. Time to raid the refrigerator. You zoom into the kitchen and yank open the fridge door. Yes, it's packed. There's some leftover pizza, a whole container of nacho cheese sauce, chocolate cake, a big bottle of fruit punch, 2 6-packs of cola, and fried chicken legs.
A couple of Sixers in there.
Yeah, a couple of Sixers in there. I downed a bunch of 6-packs of cola. I got diabetes too now. You're reaching for some. You're reaching for some cake when something catches your eye. Hey, did one of those cola cans move? Wait, it's just like in the fridge? Okay.
Your parents bought a Genie soda can?
Oh, it's Genie Cola. You stare at the cola can. Nothing happens. It's only a can of soda, you tell yourself. The silence must be getting to you. You grab the cola from the 6-pack, along with some chips and a slab of chocolate cake. Why not? You don't usually have a chance to pig out like this. Then you head for the family room. You flop down on the couch in front of the TV. No battle over the remote today. Where is everybody anyway, you wonder again. You flip up the tab on the cola can to open it. Instantly hear the fizzy gas escaping.
Oh, yes.
Whoa, the fizzing won't stop. You shove the can away from you, holding it out away from your body. The can must have been shaken up. But I've never done that. I always immediately start drinking.
Oh, you're a drinker to stop it, huh?
Oh, yeah, you can't let any soda go to waste. A fine, wet spray shoots out all over you. Then a cloud of misty white gas begins escaping from the can. Your eyes widen as the cloud grows bigger and bigger. It fills the room like a giant mushroom cloud. Your mouth drops open in awe. Something else is coming out of the can. Something alive.
Oh.
With a loud hissing sound, a ghostly, life-sized young woman. Okay, this is a super sexy genie.
This is some weird science shit right now.
Yeah. Squeezes out of the cola can and floats in front of you. Ouch, she exclaims. She shakes herself off like a wet dog. The mist scatters around her. That hurt. For another second, she hovers above the coffee table. Her form is thin and airy, like a hologram. Then that's a weird way to just explain it. Then she suddenly becomes solid. She drops to the ground and lands on her 2 feet with a thud. Hi, she greets. What's up? You don't answer her. You can't. You're too shocked to make your mouth move. Instead, you stare at the amazing person standing in your family room. She's got spiky red and purple hair and 5 earrings.
What?
She's wearing I know, she's real cool. She's wearing a fuzzy, short black sweater and baggy blue jeans with black combat boots. Wait, is this like Tank Girl? What is this?
Yeah, we got a Riot Girl in our hands.
This is definitely
Is this R.L. Stein's idea of like what a cool chick is?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, hey, I'm kind of going for this. Hey, I'm talking to you, she yells. Hi. You answer. You're too surprised to say much else. She's cool, you think, watching her strut around as if she owns the place. Definitely cool. Nice place. Sort of, she exclaims with a snorty kind of laugh. She flops down in a big stuffed chair. You just have like a drifter just living in your house.
She doesn't sound cool. She doesn't even think our place is that nice.
No. She stretches her legs out and lets her combat boots fall on the coffee table with a clunk. She flashes you a big smile. Okay, let's cut to the chase, she rattles off. My name's Jenna. I'm a genie, and you've got 3 wishes. Boom, boom, boom. Whatever you want. 3 things. Fame, fortune, a giant bag of diamond rings. You name it.
Oh, I love a giant
Not even diamonds, just diamond rings. For all the proposals you're going to do.
Oh,
Except I don't do windows. And I don't do guns, knives, or death. Weird.
Wait, she said she doesn't do windows?
No, I don't do windows. That's the joke, but then the real serious. And I don't do guns, knives, or death.
I do not get that Windows joke one bit.
I think it's I do every. Yeah, she didn't really say the rest of the setup. Like I do this, and this, but I don't do Windows. She didn't really set up the joke construction correctly.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you want to off someone, get another genie. Got that? Yeah. You mutter, fighting your voice. So what's it going to be? Make your first wish. She insists.
Here's the thing. Here's the thing. We can wish for a bunch of money, and then we can have anyone we want killed. So just so she knows.
I mean, if you have enough money, you can buy anything.
Yeah, I'll buy a murder.
Untraceable money. You got to make sure you wish for that.
That's true. Unmarked bills. Yeah.
Unmarked bills. Non-sequential unmarked bills. Before you can ask one of the zillion questions swimming around in your brain, Jenna snaps her fingers. Oops! Wait! She cries. There's something I forgot to tell you. The most important part. When you want to make another wish, you've got to open the cola can again. Then whoosh, I'll pop out and say, "What's up?" And we can boogie from there. Got it?
She's cool.
She's cool.
No, you shake your head hard. I don't get any of this. How did you get into that can in the first place? And how can I open it again if it's already open? And how can you come out again? You're already out. It's a genie.
It's like, kid, haven't you seen Aladdin, dude?
Yeah. He's more like, the metal's been broken on the can.
I was going to say, yeah, he's getting caught up on the physics here of genie magic.
This is more like a message board of a movie's detail debate, and it's like, I don't get how the can opened again.
These are the plot holes. These are the plot holes, folk.
It's a genie thing, Jenna explains with a toss of her head. Believe me, I'll be in there. Take my word for it. You're too astonished to argue with her. Is this for real? Okay, hurry up, Jenna says. Make a wish. I don't have all day. Here's your first choices, boys.
Oh, God.
Because you can't just wish for anything. If you wish to be a big celebrity, turn to page 73. If you wish to be the richest kid in the world, turn to page 45. Yes, Tom?
I'm sorry. Finish.
Oh, no. If you wish to be the best looking kid in the world, turn to page 39. And if you wish for something else besides money, fame, or good looks, turn to page 66.
All right, we've got this. Wow. I don't think we've ever had a more than two decisions before.
No. Yeah, this is really branching out here.
This is tough.
I for whatever reason, the first thing in my mind that I wanted to wish for was just bigger legs. and then the first thing was to get bigger and to be a big celebrity. And I thought it would be really funny if we became a celebrity, but we just had like giant legs.
Like that's why we're famous, because we're just a giant legged freak.
Like,
yes.
Are you like really tall, or are you just like super thick?
Just huge legs, like maybe really tall, but also just really massive,
like a gross like Strider creature, right?
Oh, okay, sure, yeah, like a stilt man.
A stilt man.
But anyway, I think we should wish for something else. All these things are stereotypically bad wishes to make, right?
Yeah. Well,
I mean, you already said if you get a lot of money, you'll be able to kill whoever you want. But
yeah, a lot of the money, and we could kill anyone that causes us problems. I'm with you, Dom. Although I was thinking about the money, and I was like, it is 1997, and I saw Richie Rich, and he was having a great time with all that money. I'm with you though, Dom. Let's break the mold. Let's go with the fourth option. It's the wish for something else.
Yeah, that's what you guys going with?
Yeah.
I feel like you guys are gonna be dead in about 2 seconds.
Let's make sure. I think so too.
All right, turn to page 66.
It's got devil's numbers as the page.
Yeah,
too,
yeah.
So we're in trouble.
For a minute, you don't know what to say. This totally cool genie pops out of a cola can and offers you 3 wishes. You can't believe it. But you know what you'll wish for. Something awesome. You can picture it there in front of you. Before you put it into words, you hear a car pull up. Uh-oh, you tell the genie quickly. My mom's home. You gotta hide. Come on, to my room. Motioning for her to follow you, you race down the hall. You push Jenna behind your closet door so your mom won't see her when she comes in. And you know your mom's going to steal your wishes, dude.
Yep.
And you know your mom will come in any minute now.
Your mom bought that can of soda, so it's probably technically her wish.
That's actually true. I feel like the mom should get the wish. She'll also be more responsible.
Yeah, if this was a contest, she would be the winner.
Yeah.
First thing, every day when you get home from school, she nags you about your homework, then scolds you about not making your bed, and then insists you clean your room. Hi, Lambykins, your mom calls as she enters the house.
I wish that she won't call me that ever again.
Yeah, you might be. You cringe when you hear the babyish name. Jenna snorts. Then she pretends to put a finger down her throat and fakes a gag. This girl's so edgy and cool. Oh my god.
Love her.
Love it. She's great. You giggle. You're so cool. I wish you were my mom, you blurt out.
Oh no.
Ew.
Yeah. You wish, this is about to get into some weird, fetish stuff. You wish I were your mom, Jen declares. I can do that. Uh-oh, you've made your first wish.
No.
Here's the problem. Yeah. Here's the problem with this. No one told us that we were idiots.
Yeah, I know. You guys, you were not, or that you had a fascination with like this cool girl being a motherly figure for you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure this is how a lot of those personal porns are start.
Yeah, this is sort of all the gonzo porn now where it's all incest, by the way. Now, what's going on with that?
We were talking about that recently, yeah.
Well, there's those people who will you can pay them and send them a script and they'll do whatever you want them to. In terms of like,
I didn't know about.
They're like, yeah, we'll make whatever porn you want us to do. And I'm sure that this has been done before where it's like, oh my gosh, a genie. Oh, I wish you were my mom. And then they're just their mom.
No, of course. Listen, there's an argument, a conversation for another time. I don't know what's going on. Most pornography now is fetish porn. What the hell is happening? Or is incest porn? I don't know what's going on.
Again, something we will cover on Camp Goosebuds. If you don't know what Camp Goosebuds is, you got to support us on Patreon.
Okay. Well,
I think you should do that if you aren't. Be a patron and hear those conversations.
maybe we'll order one of those videos and just give them a really cool script.
Like, let's like write them a really funny script without any sex in it. Yeah,
like a deep lore to it. Yeah, and then
we'll write our own Goosebud bumps.
But it's just done through
an episode.
I don't hate this idea. Okay, all right. So Jenna's gonna be your mom.
Okay.
Your new mom. Bam! A door slams at the back of the house, startling you. Someone's home. She just kills your mom. She just like stabs your mom in the neck. Wait a minute, you think? You already heard your mom's footsteps down the hall. So who just came in? You pop out of your room and spot your big brother, Randy, bounding into the family room.
Oh,
he's 16 years old and really clumsy. Your mom says he's at an awkward age. His hands and feet seem too big for the rest of him. He's kind of like what you wanted for, Dom. Just big legs.
Yeah.
Jenna follows you to the family room and flops down on the couch. Hi, Mom, Randy mumbles as he glances at Jenna. What's up? Wait a minute. What did he just call Jenna? You know what's going on here, kid. Like, this is very clear.
Yes.
Hey, Randy, Jenna answers. She's chewing gum and popping it loudly. Good day at school? It was okay, Randy answers her, but I got kicked out of math class for not having my homework done. Jenna shakes her head. Your teacher's a jerk, she tells Randy. Don't worry about it. Right, Randy agrees. He flops onto the couch beside her. You stare at him, your eyes wide. Then you stare at Jenna. You can't believe this. A totally cool version. Why does Randy act as if he knows her? As if he's seen her before? Why isn't he freaking out? What are you looking at, goof? Randy snaps at you. Rando, you say, using his nickname. You lower your voice and lean close to him. See that person next to you? With all the earrings and the combat boots and the wild hair? Who is it, you ask him. What planet are you on, Randy snorts. That's Mom. This is taking a long walk to...
Really?
The real... Yeah. This is getting weird. Way too weird. She's really done it. Jenna has turned into your mom. You're not at all sure you like it. Rando, you try again. That's not really Mom. Our mom is blonde, and she's 40 years old, and she wears pink sweatpants, remember? Give me a break. Randy punches you lightly on the shoulder. I'm not in the mood for games. I'm serious, you whisper loudly. That's not Mom. That's some kind of genie who just came out of a cola can. She gave me 3 wishes, and I wish she'd be our mom, and now she is. Very funny, Randy says. But this is so long about this. Just like none of the fun of Genie. It's just a man over and over saying, that's not our mom.
Explaining the plot of the book.
Yeah. You reach over and grab the cola can sitting on the coffee table in front of him. It's the can you just opened. The can Jenna popped out of. But it's not open anymore. You stare down at it. How can this be, you wonder? The can is sealed up and it feels full.
Oh, no.
Hey, careful with that, Jenna warns. We're going to continue on to more stories of the mom. Okay, sorry, I just saw what the choices are on this page. You gaze at the cola can. Why, you ask Jenna. You'll find out, she answers mysteriously. She looks so serious that you gently place the cola can back on the table. No call to adventure for this boy. Hey, didn't Jenna say she'd go back into the cola can each time you made a wish? So why is she still here? Easy answer, you think. You wished it. You wished for her to be your mom, and it came true. 7 pages to get to this.
Wow.
But if Jenna's out here, what's in the cola can now? Randy stands up. You grab his arm. Randy, she's not a real mom, you insist. You gotta believe me. Oh, stop already. Randy yanks his arm away from you. If she can grant wishes, I wish your face would turn blue.
Oh, no.
He stomps out of the... What does it even mean? He stomps out of the room, but at the doorway, he glances back at you. Yow, Randy shouts. How did that happen? What, you ask? Your face, he cries, pointing. It's blue.
Your
leap
deadpan.
off the couch.
All right.
Your deadpan was fantastic there, Chad.
Thank you. You leap off the couch and race to a mirror. Oh no, your face really is blue. Now what? So just seeing these choices out of context, I didn't understand. If you wish your face...
I'm glad we set up the rules of magic to have them tossed right out the window.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, it doesn't even follow through. If you wish your face were its normal color again, turn to page 53. If you don't mind having a blue face, turn to page 18.
We don't mind.
No,
So-
because here's the thing: if we wish our face not to be blue, then that's our third wish, and the whole thing's done, right?
Right,
we
it
have
seems
to,
like
we have to
it.
stop reacting. We have to stop reacting, right?
Yeah, let's be proactive. Let's take our blue face that we love now and go out into the world. Hey, look, we wanted to be a weird freak with crazy long stilt legs. So I mean, we're a little step towards that. We're a little weird now. With
Wait, what
blue
if
face.
his next wish is to be super tall and lanky, and you're like, so you're just a Navi from Avatar, right? That's what you wanted to be. He's like, yes, that's what I secretly wanted to be. Thank you for being on the same page. And then you just turn into a cat person.
I knew about that movie 10 years before it was going to come out.
I had dreams of Pandora. So you guys are going to just take your blue face, right?
I'm cool with that.
Yeah, let's do it.
That seems like the wise choice. All right, going to page 18. You decide to go on living with a blue face. Why not? You don't want to waste one of your 3 wishes just to turn your face back to its regular color. And besides, your new mom has red and purple hair. A blue face will fit right in. Not really. There's only one thing that's bothering you. Mom? You stammer? It's weird calling Jenna by that name. How come my face turned blue when Randy made a wish? This is crazy. I'm giving him 2 wishes, she answers you. Or maybe 3. Or 4. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll like him better than you. What?
What the fuck?
I've never before been so sure a book was just written by the seat of his pants. I don't know. I'll figure it out as I go.
Oh yeah, this genie is totally like the cipher for RL right here.
Fuck it. I don't know. Fuck it. Maybe they just like her more. You can't do that, you cry. Who says? Jenna replies. Randy's mouth is open so wide it's hanging down to his chest. Finally, he closes it enough to talk. Was Randy there? Give me a break, Randy says, looking at you. You don't really believe Mom can grant wishes. You don't think I did that, do you? Stop it. Like, if I say, I wish your face will be pink and yellow stripes, it's going to turn. Whoa! Turn to page 106.
Oh my god.
Fucking Randy, you shit.
Like,
you would think Jenna would not be on board a guy whose only wishes are face colors. But
why?
If you're a genie, wouldn't you want to use your wishes or your powers to grant good, like inspired wishes, and not these bullshit wishes that Randy's coming up with?
Yeah, or like listen, it's a book. Anything can happen in it. Do something crazier than a face turning color. That's like the TV version of this book.
That's right.
It's like, well, we have makeup artists. I guess they can paint the face different colors. We'll just do that.
That's what he was trying to do. He was trying to get a Give Yourself Goosebumps show going. So he made a bunch of books that were
He was keeping the budget in mind when he started writing it.
Yeah,
I guess you guys should understand what happens to you. Randy doesn't even have time to finish a sentence. In an instant, your face is covered with pink and yellow stripes. I wish you'd shut your mouth, you snap at Randy.
Uh-oh.
No problem, Jenna says with a giggle. Uh-oh, you've blurted out another wish without thinking. You glance at your brother. His eyes are wild, full of terror. He's trying desperately to open his mouth. He pries at his lips with his fingers, tugging. He has no mouth, and he must scream, pulling, twisting, no matter what he does.
Wait, were those words really in there?
No, I added that. Sorry.
Oh, okay. That would have been...
Okay.
That would be great if RL was very into just like that type of fiction. How is he going to eat? You ask Jenna, your voice rising. That's your problem, she says with a sly smile. Okay, think, you tell yourself. You only got one wish left. What should you wish for?
I wish I had an intravenous feeding machine.
Yeah, I want an IV. Finally, you decide. I wish you'd give me the rest of Randy's wishes, you tell Jenna. You think this is pretty clever, so you start to smile. But Jenna just laughs. Granted, but he doesn't have any wishes left. I didn't like him better than you after all. Ha ha!
You bitch!
You just used up your last wish. Oh well, your face is pink and yellow. But it probably should be red after all the mistakes you've made. The end.
Fuck!
Again, we didn't choose any of that. Like, that was all...
Yeah, you're right. Book. You're right.
Somebody else came in and started making a bunch of wishes.
All
right, we got to go back.
Yeah, wow. So, I don't know if there's any option, like the mom, right? The mom just leads to that, and then I'm just going backwards.
I think if we had wished away the blue face, maybe we would have been okay.
Do you guys want to see what happens?
Let's go back there.
You want to go back? You want to see what happens?
Yeah, let's see what happens there.
Okay, 1 second. I went back too far.
I think it was 66 was that one.
Yeah.
I think.
Okay, 53 actually.
Oh.
66 was the other wishes.
Gotcha.
Okay, let's see what happens. So now we're rewinding back to you wished your face was not blue. Your face really is blue, bright blue. Even your scalp is blue. You rub, it's just Eiffel 65 song. You rub with your color, hoping it'll come off. No luck. You are permanently blue, but just down to your neck. The rest of you is the regular color. That's even worse somehow.
Yeah.
Right? What's going on? You cry, whirling around to face Jenna. He made a wish. I granted it, she says with a shrug. I'm the mom. And I say everyone in this family gets 2 more wishes. Like, if you got 2 more wishes, you got a problem with that? Yes, I've got a problem, you scream at her. Look at me. You don't like it. Jenna snaps. Fix it. You hate to use up your second wish this way, but you've got to. You can't stand to go around with a blue face. Okay, you mutter. Really? Give us a choice. I wish my face was the normal color again. Sorry, I guess we already did make that choice. You run back to the mirror to see if the wish worked, but you can already tell from Randy's reaction, it did. Wow, he says to Jenna. Awesome. How did you do that, Mom? It's easy, Jenna brags. I've had years of practice. Thousands of years. Randy glances at you with a twinkle in his eye. I know what I want next, he announces. Randy, don't you dare, you scream at him. Turn to page 98. It's you two boys like just doing face wishes on each other over and over. But you can't stop your brother from blurting out his wish. I wish I could have the wildest, most amazing party ever, he says, and I wish it was happening right now. Whoosh! You feel a sudden rush of dizziness, and for a moment, the world seems to go black. This really is like weird science.
It is.
When you open your eyes, it's nighttime, and your house is full of happy, noisy, partying high school kids. This isn't so bad, you think. Randy could wish for something a lot worse. You glance around the family room. You're standing in exactly the same spot you were before, but the room has changed. It's lit by candles. Music blares in the stereo system, and mobs of kids are pressed against you, trying to shove and dance away through the crowd. Everyone's drinking cola. Hey, you suddenly think, where's that cola can? The one Jenna came out of. The one she told you to be careful with. It was on a coffee table a minute ago. Now it's gone. Turn to page 38.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here's a choice. Okay, all right. The cola can. You have to find it before someone else does. Because who knows what would happen then? Jenna warned you to be careful with it. It must be very special. You spot a guy in an orange t-shirt hanging out near the television. He's holding an unopened can of cola and talking to a bunch of Randy's friends. Is that the one? Was that can sitting on the coffee table a minute ago? You're just about to ask him when you hear a sound you recognize all too well. Your 5-year-old sister Kate screaming her head off. Here's your choices. If you continue searching for the cola can, turn to page 13. If you run to see what's wrong with Kate, turn to page 110.
All right, so here's where we metagame this, Dom.
Okay.
RL thinks we're going to ignore our sister, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think he thinks that we're going to ignore our sister. So I think we got to go with that. We got to lean in.
I think we got to go with that. RL's going to be mad if we don't take what he set up. He's going to be like, oh, you don't want to do what I just prompted you to? You have crab legs now.
Just adding on to this, since you guys seem like you already made a choice, I do think also the potential of Kate also has 2 wishes, so you can use those wishes.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
Let's go.
You're right.
Go. Let's address the sister.
All right. I guarantee you she's not in trouble, though. If you want to see what's wrong with Kate, turn to page 110. You can't let your little sister scream, can you? Of course not. So you forget the cola can. You race through the dark house, down the hall, following the sound of her cries. Help! Stop it! You're scaring me! Kate screams over and over again. Turn to page 114. Kate's screaming is coming from the hall that leads to the kitchen. When you get there, a bunch of teenagers are crowded around, laughing and slapping one another high fives. Excuse me, move it, let me through, you shout, trying to be heard above the noise. Randy must have used another wish, you realize. Now there's a live rock band playing in your family room. Really? That's another wish? I feel like that's be part of the first one. Anyway,
that should have been lumped in, but yeah.
Yeah. Finally, the teenagers move aside for you to see Kate, cowering outside a closet door, crying. The minute she sees you, she runs up and throws her arms around your legs. That's kind of sweet. They're scaring me, Kate shrieks, still sniffling. Who is, you ask her? Randy and these other guys. They keep hiding in the closets and then jumping out to scare me. This is what they're doing.
What a crazy party.
What a crazy party. You give Kate a pat on the head. Okay, you tell her. Take it easy. I'll put you back to bed. No, Kate whines, stamping her foot. I won't go. They'll hide in the closet in my room. And when the lights are out, they'll scare me more. You know what I wish?
Oh, no.
Wish. Did she say the word wish? She's gonna wish for like no closets. Turn to page 24. Oh boy. I wish a monster would jump out of the closet and scare Randy right now.
Oh my god, this is the scream. This is the scream of the wishing genie here. It's about to happen. It's about
the titular moment.
I like that they had to get a really weird walk to. Why would she wish for a monster? I guess Randy is
he found
hiding
it
in closet.
He got us there. Thank you, RL. He got us there.
Yeah, he found it. Oh no, you think. Your stomach tightens into a million knots. You gaze at the closet door, which is still closed. Randy's friends are all laughing and making fun of Kate. But when Randy's eyes meet yours, he realizes what you've already figured out. Her wish is going to come true. Any second now. Turn to page 43 if you dare.
I love that.
Let's get out of here.
I love that this is like a test of our courage every time we turn a page.
No, I put the book down and I never read it again.
You wouldn't stop reading, would ya?
I threw it on the fire so those ideas don't exist anymore. The closet door flies open. Ah! Kate screams, gripping your leg so hard you think your blood will stop flowing. The band Gwar steps out, and they're awesome.
What?
It's inside the closet. Flinging its arms and legs wildly is a huge metallic creature. What? Its silver skull is enormous. A long gray... guys, this might be a xenomorph. A long gray tongue darts out at you between terrible silver teeth. The tongue makes a sickening, sucking sound. Randy's friends back away from the closet. They scream in such blood-curdling terror, you can't hear the band playing just a few feet away. Still playing, by the way, I think. I think they're just like, keep going, guys!
No, the band has...
yeah.
This is, what is it? The vampire movie. Dawn Till Dawn?
Dusk from Dusk Till Dawn?
Dusk Till Dawn. Oh my god, I couldn't remember it. It's just
they're playing
body parts right now. They're just like,
oh yeah.
What is it? A girl screams. I don't know. Randy shouts back. Whatever it is, it looks hideous and deadly. You're doomed. I swear to God, if it takes the mic and plays with the band, this is the best.
That would be
book
dope.
Ever. Yeah. Help! Kate screams over and over again. Help! You want to help, but you're frozen in terror. Your eyes are glued to the monster. Its arms and legs flail, desperately trying to escape from the closet. Oh, I feel kind of bad for it. Kate bolts out of the room. Randy's friends follow, stumbling and screaming. Still, you can't move. You can't tear your eyes away. The metallic monster's antenna waggle at you. Big drops of saliva roll off its tongue and splat onto the floor. Gross, Randy moans. Quick, wish it away. You wish it away, you snap. You've only got one wish left. You have to use it carefully. I can't, Randy shrieks. I've used mine up. Crash! Suddenly, the giant metallic insect punches one long, wiry leg through the wall. A sharp pincer claw. This is kind of cool. A sharp pincer claw on the end of its leg reaches out towards Randy. It grabs his arm. What are you waiting for? Randy screams. Wish it away. No, wait. Jenna suddenly rushes up to you. Are you sure you want to do that? It's weird that Jenna's now interfering.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she gained wisdom with her one wish that is causing all this chaos.
Yeah. Are you sure you want to get rid of the huge monster insect? The monster that has your brother gripped in enormous claws? You better believe it. Why not, you demand? Why shouldn't I wish the bug away? Because your real mom is inside that cola can, Jenna whispers. And if you don't find that can and wish her out of it, you'll never get rid of me.
Why do we need to find the can first? Why don't we just say, I wish my mom was out of that can?
Well, here, he's on it. Can't you wish to switch places with my mom, you ask hopefully? Jenna shakes her head, rattling her earrings. I don't get to make... Wait, he has a weird logic. She would wish for it.
Yeah.
I don't get to make wishes myself, she explains. I only grant them. Okay, you try not to panic. How about if I wish for her to come back and for you to go away? Couple of problems, kiddo. Meanwhile, your brother's being devoured by the insect.
Yeah, that pincher's like crushing his arm right now.
Just like ripping out all of his intestines. She snaps her gum at you. 1, you'd still have the bug on your hands. And 2, I can't get back into the cola can if I don't have it. All right? I just don't see
the genie.
Wish.
This genie seems pretty limited by her with her powers here.
She also, in other parts of this book, she's been able to give people more wishes when she feels like it. Wish! Randy screams as the bug pulls him closer. Wish away the monster! What are you going to do? If you use your last wish to get rid of the bug, turn to page 115. If you go to find the cola can first, turn to page 119.
Fuck,
Top
I don't
choice here,
know.
boys.
I don't know. What do you think, Dom?
Top choice.
If we try to go looking for the can, the monster's going to kill our brother.
He sounds like he sucks, though.
But do you care about your brother?
Yeah. I don't.
I don't, but RL may...
Again, yes, the metagaming here.
They didn't really reward you. They didn't really reward you for saving your sister, but she seemed to appreciate it.
I think, I mean, she just created a bigger problem, but at least it didn't end the book. So I think
if it's not death, it's a success.
All right, then.
I think we have to wish away.
All right, let's get rid of the monster.
Okay. I mean, worst case scenario.
Like mom anyway.
Worst case scenario, you have a cool punk mom that maybe you can also date.
Yeah, she sounds cooler than regular mom. So
yeah, right. All right, you guys wish away the bug.
Yeah.
Okay. You've got to get rid of that monster. I wish the metal insect would go away forever and never come back, you shout. Then you close your eyes and hope that you said the wish right. Because sometimes Janet makes your wishes turn out all wrong. Has that happened so far? Because, I guess so. Because sometimes, when you open your eyes, everything is quiet. You glance at the closet. It's empty. The metallic insect thing is gone. Katie comes up behind you. She's smiling. Thank you, thank you, thank you, she cries, giving you a big hug.
Aww.
You are the best. I wish I had 100 more brothers and sisters just like you.
Uh-oh.
Exactly. It's actually in the book. Uh-oh. Did she just say what you think she said? Did she just make another wish? Yep. And your wishes are all gone. Suddenly the house is overflowing with kids. And they all look exactly like you. Oh well. At least now you'll have some help when Randy decides to pick on you. You outnumber him 100-1. The end.
You know what? I'm not so upset about that one.
It actually might be a good ending.
It's great because now we can do all the dumb shit we don't want to do anymore. We can have one do homework for us. We can have one clean our room for us. This is great.
Yeah, chore husks. Homework husks.
Yeah, I mean, there's a population problem, but yeah.
I like this one. If that's considered a bad, is that a bad ending or a good ending?
I think we can figure, like, that gives us enough tools to figure it out on our own, you know?
What do you mean?
I think in terms of it being a bad or good, I think this is good. I think we could sort it out. 100 of us that are all the same. That look like this.
If they are you, right? Like if they have your exact mindset, I don't know about you guys, but I think I would go like, okay, we distribute to different cities, we infiltrate, we take over.
Why are you so domination? Why do you want to take things over?
I'm an ambitious boy, Dom.
Chad,
you
want to capture people right today? You've been wanting to kidnap people?
No, but the other one is like, I just want to have a fun game where everyone's looking for me. I don't want to take over the world. This one is like...
You could play your game now with yourself.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Wait, what game?
You could have...
Oh, the hunt game.
The hunt game. You could play it with yourself.
Well, yeah, but I'm going to know exactly where I'll go. I guess that'd be interesting.
It'd be a game of outwitting yourself.
Yeah, but you just say like, hey, go to each of us are going to major cities. Get a job there. Build income. Build capital. we're all going to meet in 10 years and we're going to run a company together. And then you just
you sound like the workings of like an underground white supremacist.
No, it is just because we're all white is not my fault.
That's how they operate, though.
There we go.
Did you read that article that was like, we decided the only way we could get things really done is if we became cops. So we grew our hair and became cops.
What?
Oh no, I did not read that.
Yeah, there was that article by like a former white supremacist.
Jesus.
I mean, I was thinking more like Multiple Man from the X-Men. He did a similar thing with his duplicates, but not for white supremacy, just because that'd be real cool.
Yeah, I don't think there's any
Chad supremacy. Is it for Chad supremacy?
Chad, it would be Chad power accumulating, and then we would spread the wealth.
We've never experienced as a human race what Chad supremacy is like, and I think the world needs to know.
Yeah, would you guys do something different with 100 of yous?
I don't think I would separate. I would think I would consolidate power in a single city. I'd create I'd create a layer probably.
Well,
I would. I'd go. Oh, wait, you'd create a lair?
Yeah, I would
like a race of Paul Morlocks just living in the
like mole men
sewers.
Yeah, I'd have a lair for sure.
I think I would. I'd start my own. It'd be a little different though. It'd be like the Orange Man group.
Okay.
We paint ourselves orange and we play trumpets.
All 100 of you. It'd be a concert like the Polyphonic Spree, but only trumpets.
Yeah, it's only trumpets and things we fashioned, objects we fashioned into trumpets.
Like
so
PVC pipes just kind of stuck together.
Yeah, man, PVC pipe, a branch. What else could you turn into a trumpet?
Hey, you can come play at my lair, and then we'll do a tour, and we'll go to all of the different Chads around the country, and he'll come listen to the concert.
Yeah. We'll compose the music for the theme song to Chad's Deadliest Catch.
Oh, I love this, guys. I feel like we succeeded, but can I just share with you? I'm not going to read all of this. I'm just kind of scanning ahead.
Yeah.
If you guys had happened to go for that cola can instead of wishing the bug away,
okay.
It seemed like some crazy shit happened.
Well, should we go through it?
There's a lot of him going like, what do I do? The can. It's like a lot of, this guy is really redundant.
Yeah.
But it looks like if you go to get your can, Katie uses her wish to get the insect away, which is smart, but she phrases it so that the bug just like goes away and then ends up in the front yard of the house. So it doesn't really fix anything, but then you can like just try to fight the monster. Like the next option is if you bash the giant insect with the baseball bat, turn to this page, or if you try to escape by running outside. So there's like a whole monster fight.
Ooh, let's go to that. Let's see what it says.
Okay, you want to see if you decide to fight the monster?
I gotta get going soon, actually.
Oh, okay. Well, let's.
If we could hop to the details, I'm down. But
yeah, I'll just scan across.
Real quick, I just want to say that ending we did get, it was considered a bad ending on the list.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's a good ending.
That's a good ending. That's a lie.
Are you looking at the wiki on it?
Yeah, I just had to see if that was a bad ending or good ending.
Well, we all have ideas of how it's supposed to work.
I think it's a good ending.
To us, it's a good ending. Yeah, just scanning across, it seems like there's a lot of fight with the bug.
A lava fight?
Oh, sorry. A lot of fighting with the bug.
Okay.
A lava fight would be great.
Damn.
Then it just ends with like you basically got rid of the bug as your mom shows up. Anyway, so this ends with this close one, Randy. So everyone's outside staring at the wreckage. Close one, Randy declares, scrambling to his feet. Use your last wish. Thanks. Yeah, you say a little sadly. Then you spot Jenna. She's sitting cross-legged on top of your family's big TV. She's so cool. She looks sad too. Oh, well, she sighs. If I had to get stuck with a real job, being a real mom forever, I guess this isn't so bad. I'd rather have you guys than any of the other kids I've met. But you are our real mom, Randy says. Not really, you think. Your real mom is in a cola can somewhere. And Jenna will never be able to get her back. Her genie powers have come to an end. So your mom's just trapped.
That's terrifying.
I feel like you could like open up all the cola cans and drink them, and your mom will be with you.
You might drink your mom, though.
Yeah, but at least that's better.
Yeah, that's a whole other kind of weird porn that's probably going to start at some point.
Yeah, drink it. Be like, oh no, I got turned into some orange juice. I'm being drinking.
Oh no, now I gotta pee it out. Okay, this is getting really
guys. I think we found what our script will be for our porn that
we make. Yeah, the evil genie never really screamed at all, did he?
No.
It wasn't much of a scream.
If they had called this like the cool 90s genie, that'd been a better title.
Yeah, punk rock genie.
Cool genie.
Punk rock genie.
Genie and baggy jeans.
Looking at the wiki, it seems like the good endings you could have gotten are you become a famous baseball player. Again, yeah, there was like a whole different version we didn't even go down. Become a famous baseball player. You're so happy you never even make your third wish. When the fan asks for something of yours, you give them Jenna's soda can. That's probably the best.
You do the commercial. What's the Mean Joe Green?
Oh, Mean Joe Green. Instead of giving a jersey, you just give a can with a genie inside. There is one where it says, it looks like you have to use your last wish to get your mother out of Jenna's soda can, but your mother has an idea and whispers it to you. So you turn to Jenna and wish for unlimited wishes. Fuck off!
Oh, come on.
That's bullshit. We all know you can't do that. You wish that Jenna was a regular person. You and Stephanie find yourselves at your old house. I don't even know what
very odd. And who is Stephanie?
That must be from another story. Another one is you become real generous to people with your wealth, and now you have a lot of friends. That doesn't how it works. Your second wish is a big pizza party. Then your third wish is to make everyone else wealthy. That's dumb.
So if you make everyone else wealthy, suddenly your wealth is relative, and you're not wealthy anymore.
Yeah. Inflation would just make that would be the normal price. Then pizzas would be $10,000, and you wouldn't be able to afford it.
Damn it, Chad.
Did we just create universal income?
We did.
I just want to see this last one. The tiger helps you get Jenna's wish ring, and you wish to go home. You get back to your old home and save the 6-pack of soda. Just in case.
The tiger,
no idea what that's about.
The tiger helps you get Jenna's wish ring means nothing to me. I have no context for any of those things.
Can I be in with one other out of context one, and then we'll wrap it up? One of the bad endings just says, you get stuck on an island with other children who all made bogus wishes from Jenna. You soon come to realize that you're all on Neverland. What? When Peter Pan appears, you scream. What? He just stole Peter Pan?
I love it. He
connected his book to Peter Pan. What a fucking asshole.
Well, it had probably been 100 years since he was created.
I guess it's public domain, but that seems really bold of you to connect it to that universe.
I mean, no, you're right. Yeah, that is a very odd thing. I was like, well, genies, but then I was like, wait, there's no genies in Peter Pan.
I would just love if like literary authors were like, listen, we all understand that the story of Neverland is a classic, but we also need to talk about how there's a side book that connects to it, and it's called The Scream of the Evil Genie. Goosebumps scream everywhere. And it's important to understand the full-fledged idea.
It really, it fleshes out the universe, and it really, it finishes off the analogy for humanity that the story was trying to tell.
It really connects the dots that whoever wrote Neverland just couldn't. Johnny Depp's character in Finding Neverland just really couldn't do.
The allegory is just not complete without it.
It's just not.
I think we survived, guys. I think you guys have made good choices.
I think that our quote unquote bad ending was a good ending.
Yeah, and other than the fact you might have befriended a tiger, it sounds like you actually went down a more interesting way than anything else.
I'd like to get
I mean, if we're going to give ourselves goosebumps, we may as well be able to, decide whether or not, our lives are good or not.
I agree. I agree.
Yeah. Listen, the story is what happens after the ending, right?
Mm-hmm. The bump is in the eye of the beholder, they say.
The ever after is the important part, okay? Happily is momentarily.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
that will fade.
Yeah, and you got a cool like Lori Petty Tank Girl as a mom.
I think it's dope.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Well,
I think it's really good.
I think the listeners should let us know if they think it was a good or a bad ending. I'd really like them to weigh in on that.
Yeah, what would you guys have wished differently? Leave a comment in the video below. Like, comment, subscribe.
Please.
All right, guys, I think that's been another Goosebuds Adventures. Boys, thank you so much for coming down this journey of magic, cool genies with me.
Thanks for reading today, Chad.
Of course, happy to.
Thank you for reading. The brother's voice was good.
Yeah, I love the brother's voice. Randy was great.
Randy's really just every 90s, 80s older brother character.
He was a perfect 90s brother.
Thank you. I mean, listen, there'll be another story for him in the future. We should wrap it up. If you guys want to be able to vote on future books we read, support the show, you can go to our Patreon. It's patreon.com/goosebuds. You also get access to our Discord, with real cool people on that. You get access to Camp Goosebuds, a special monthly episode we do where we talk about stuff like maybe we'll talk about fetish porn next time and watch Unsolved Mysteries. Maybe that'll be a thing.
Yeah, porn and killers. That's what we'll be
porn and killers. It's a real Vice corner.
It's classic talk around the fire the fire
yeah,
stuff. You know?
Just the same conversations they would have around the old campfire back in the old days.
Mm-hmm.
We really appreciate your support, though. It means a lot to us and helps keep the lights on in this little creepy cabin. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Guys, anything else we should mention? Any plugs? Anything cool things to check out?
Chad was just on our other new podcast, Pretend Friends. If you haven't listened, you should go over there. Pretend Friends. You can find it on iTunes. And we can put a link in the description for this one or something.
Yeah, for sure. We'll totally will.
But Chad was on there, and I gotta say, it was some of the funnier episodes that we've ever done.
I had a blast playing with you guys.
It was so much fun.
Speaking of role-playing, starting this next week, I think by the time this episode comes live, I'm going to start doing a weekly show with Dungeons & Dragons.
I saw this.
Very excited. My friend, Commander Holly, who's been on the show here, she's going to DM. We're going to go to Planescape. And I'm playing a Warforged robot man that's very clearly just Data from Star Trek. So,
dude, I already love the build of your character. I saw it. I was like,
thank you. Yeah, but it should be hopefully fun. And they'll be on Thursdays at 5 p.m. Pacific on Twitch, and they'll put it up on VODs later. But please come on and watch that, because I am a nobody compared to all these e-celebrities that are playing, and I'd love for you to join.
Please support
You're somebody to everybody listening.
Oh, thanks, Tom. That's nice of you to say.
Okay.
Please support our friend Chad.
Please, if you could find him somewhere in the world, you'll win a prize that he'll give you.
Yeah, we'll keep. Honestly, if you do, and you say tag, I found you, Manhunt, I will totally be on board.
If this podcast stops abruptly for like a year and I disappear, do not worry about me. I am fine.
But I still do the podcast. Like you're just in another part of the house tied up.
Yeah. Me and Samson are both yelling in the background.
Let me out of this cage.
You're in the same cage as Samson the bird. Yeah. Anything else, boys?
Visit comfyjunior.com and buy some more t-shirts for me. Why not?
Get a Mickle shirt.
Jinx.
I have new books I'm going to be doing.
Do you really?
Yeah, I have to scan them in and Photoshop them. That's the part that takes the longest. I need to maybe ask someone to do that for me for money, but I have at least one that should be coming.
I think it's time to get like a digital assistant.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah, I would like one. I just have to ask for one. I have to tell people I'm looking for one. I guess that's maybe what this is.
You just did.
Hey, yeah, maybe if you're listening and you think you can help out,
give Dom
a call.
Hit HMU. You can reach me through my Instagram or my Twitter,
or on the Patreon, like the Discord.
Yeah. All right. Well, I think that's it, guys. We'll be back soon with I think regular Goosebumps episode or Goosebuds book.
Yeah, we might have a guest for the next one too.
Might have a guest. Yeah, maybe. I think that's it, guys. I love you both. Thank you so much for being my friend.
Same.
I want to press charges, Chad. I want to press charges.
That's a true friend.
All right, buds. See you guys in a bit.
See ya. Bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
This episode of Goosebuds was brought to you by the following Patreon patrons. And we would like to just say thank you to these fine folk. Thank you, Asim Zaman.
Thank you, Stephen Jive Turkey Kuwabara. Don't steal. Oh, sorry, wrong one. I was reading the next line. My bad.
You stole my name.
You stole it.
I did it. Thank you, Meowvers the Hedgehog, in parentheticals, OC, don't steal.
That was a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Kill Clinton.
Cody Redfield.
Tyler Penner.
Matt Batchelor.
Eric LeBaron.
Ishik Afrin.
Randy Hernandez.
Amelia Crouch.
Will Vanderslice.
Ryan Shell.
Trendy Moron.
Nicholas Vu.
Clay Castle.
Tom Whittam. Witham?
Yeah. My favorite author. Yeah, Tom Witham.
Whitham.
With ham. Yeah.
With ham.
All my sandwiches. Miguel Pardo.
Christina Doling.
Tara Jansen.
Macho Muffin Randy Savage.
First name, last name.
Caleb. That's a good one.
It's quite good.
I think I see his real name, but we won't say it.
He wants to be a secret. He's got a double life.
Caleb Doherty.
Kenneth Tyler Burns.
Luke Noodles.
Recovering slink enthusiast.
Jonas Splatterman.
Chris Mazoo.
Juan Holguin.
Roberto Rodriguez.
Shifty Swamp.
Mudbark.
Those are two. That's a team up right there. Like a buddy cop.
Really,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Third, Sergio.
Patrick.
Tam.
Also a weird buddy duo.
Yeah.
Aaron, making you say words, Cole.
Fucking
Dang,
Aaron,
got
you son of a
I fucking
bitch.
Got you. Andrew Jason Santos.
Jake Young.
Heath Robinson.
Jason Crooker.
S.
Patrick Reynolds.
Scott Colopy.
Trent Davis.
Jacob Racour.
Ya best pal.
Some shitty prank by your brother.
Whoa.
That's weirdly like fortuitous
Very
for this
specific.
book.
Yeah, right.
Tyler Lucas.
Kyle Billings.
Robert Boone.
Poop Dick Tracy on the case.
Stealth Bates.
Ryan Melfi.
Logan Troiano.
Gettysburg.
Michael Knight.
Pen Mask. Rival of Poop Dick Tracy.
Connor Church.
Zenticles.
Lendell Martin.
Ronald King.
Drew Applegate.
Silo.
Oh, an X-Man.
Nice.
Is supporting the show. Alistair Perez.
Brian Wells.
Victor.
Becca McWilliams.
Boner Jams 2018 Return of the Bride of the Slink.
Yeah.
Zam Bambino.
Spencer Egard.
Sven Stormbeard.
Ben Bohan.
Psycho Master 1.
Carly Sarnowski.
Vincent Modica.
Aaron T. Strunk.
Chris Culver.
Stephen Daniels.
John Jimco.
Brandon Rowdenbush.
Brian Hobgood.
Jennifer Britton.
Afshin Mataleb.
Bean Daddy Spook Boy.
Nice.
Danky McStanky.
Low Belly's Tears.
Aw.
Underscore.
Sarah Kemp.
YT Chan.
Philip McKee.
Zachary J. Boyce.
Matt Flanagan.
Jibs.
Grady Wakeman.
The RuPaul Productions.
Mayor Negatorium.
Joshua Lopez.
Martin A. Macias.
Daniel Callejas.
Jim Greaves.
John Luke.
Natu Pearl Henderson.
Christopher Boyce.
Hollis Hornbeak.
I get this one every time. Turtlemancer.
Zachary James Boyce is back again.
Whoa. What?
Walter Frazier.
Ford Theater Reunion.
Sean Lyons.
Cameron Murphy. Audio.
Paul Grasso.
Ben Bueller.
Michael McDowell.
Nick Hayes.
David Cron.
Zang Keefe.
Dagger Throwing Knives.
Amma Kevin.
Joshua P. Robertson.
Tim I. Healy.
Ed Burdick.
David Cole.
Aaron Manchester.
Mickey C.
Dappio.
Jared Mason.
Kevin Boucher.
Taylor Dirks.
Matt Sadler.
Nick Hinkle.
Brian Ferniton.
Fred Atkins.
Nathan Dolzal.
Clayton C.
Mike Lanteri.
Kyla Tharp.
Buddy Morrill.
Chris Birch.
Joe, waiting on Snow Dogs 2 Scott. Aren't we all?
Aren't we,
Aren't we
all?
all?
Thank you all for your support. We greatly appreciate you being in the Bumpaverse.
We love you guys. Goodbye.
We love you, buddies.
Bye-bye.